This prototype is capable of fully playing Paper Minecraft. Hello guys, it's been a while since the last update. Been busy making this all work. So let me just run you really quickly through the new features available for testing on this prototype V2. So first of all, if you would like to access this prototype V2, the link is here and I will also leave that down in the description below. Okay, so this is the ScratchGO as we know it, and one of the first things you notice is now we can finally go into landscape mode. The next big update is the controller system. So now if you click on the top, instead of just remapping the buttons, you also have the option to move them around. So you can actually resize your button by just dragging them around. So that is really cool, and this took a lot of time to make. But you can see kind of how from the previous devlog this has evolved. So now you'll be able to drag and change sizes. At the top here, there's also this button which gives you the option to customize it further, so you can make it round, you can make it short, you can change the shape and size of it and the color of it. Yeah, if I make it purple, then you can see the UI also kind of reacts to that. So I'm quite happy with how responsive everything is looking so far. Once you're done with this part, you can hit confirm and then you'll see your changes made in the actual game. So that's really fun. The rest of the menu bar here is the same. You have the description and notes and credits here. I haven't fully finished this part yet, so I just kind of text for now, but mainly the point of this version is so that you guys can test out this controller system and you'll be able to give me feedback on how it feels to use on a touchscreen. You know, are things too small? How could we change it? How could we adjust things? Things like that, right? And then you're actually going to notice that there's another tab here. So it's called Advanced. And if you go into Advanced, there's a few more options. Let's start with Turbo Mode. Turbo Mode is just going to activate the same turbo mode that Scratch does. The second thing is that we have a safety margin. So there are some phones and some devices that have a either home bar down here or some like swipe from edge of screen type of feature that would really mess with if you were trying to use this. For example, like I'll just show you a really quick example. So I'm going to boot up Paper Minecraft by Griffpatch. If you go into your inventory and you try to drag and drop, you need to drag from the bottom of the screen here. Now normally this wouldn't be a problem because on Scratch you're just on a mouse. That wouldn't, like at the edge of the screen there's nothing else to click on. But now if we make this central screen thing as big as it gets, then it's going to push to the border of the screen of your physical phone. And then if you drag from here now, it's going to exit the app. We don't want that. So I implemented a safety margin that you can turn on, and you can see it's just adding a little bit more space around all the edges, which makes it easier for you to drag stuff, makes it easier for you to click these buttons up the top, and it just prevents a lot of weird behavior. And then the final advanced feature is the mouse and keyboard mode. What this essentially does is it allows you to use the mouse input, as in like you touch on the screen where you want to click, that's the mouse input, and the keyboard input, which is, you know, on the sides, the buttons on the side. It lets you to use these two inputs at the same time, so it's mouse and keyboard mode, right? Now if you turn this off, you can use your mouse and you can still use your keyboard, but you cannot use them both at the same time. In the case that you do need to use both at the same time, you need to turn this on. So mouse and keyboard mode, you see now once that's activated, I can oh, it's frozen. You probably need to refresh it so that it knows that you made these changes. As you can see here, I can use my mouse while I am tapping on the keyboard. And this is important for Paper Minecraft specifically because when you're in the crafting, it says here, look, you can see, it says press space as you drag to split stacks. There wasn't a way to do that if you don't have mouse and keyboard input at the same time. But there's another trade-off. So you can see now, if I wanted to save my game, I need to be able to copy that list over there. Now, there isn't a way to copy this list with mouse and keyboard turned on because that's just a trade-off. So if you wanted to copy that list, or if you want to paste anything into a question, you know those blocks that ask you a question and then you can input something. If you wanted to paste stuff into that, you need to turn the mouse and keyboard mode off, and then you can copy that, okay? So obviously a few things that I need to iron out, but that is the point of a prototype, right? So I can share with you my latest progress, and then so everyone can go give it a try. Now, the reason this prototype took as long as it did, and the reason why I'm only revealing this now, is that actually this prototype is capable of fully playing Paper Minecraft. Now, playing Paper Minecraft on the phone has been one of the most major benchmarks that I have been aiming towards for ScratchGO V2, and as you can see here, it's fully playable. So obviously it's you need to kind of get used to the controls of the mouse being your thumb, but let me just show you a really cool quick example to show you that it's actually fully playable. So I have the wood now, right? So I can go into crafting, and then now you can see, like, if I wanted to drag this up here, I wouldn't be able to do that. So I would recommend, if you're playing Paper Minecraft, you should turn on the safety margin when you're doing crafting. So obviously these are all just settings, but it makes your life a lot easier. So now I have the wood, I can make, see that, the crafting table, and now with the crafting table I can drag that back, and I can place down, oh, well, that also works. You can place down the crafting table, and you hit E again. Okay, so you need to click on the crafting table, and then you have the option. See, now we can craft. And then now with this, I'm going to make some sticks. I'm going to make the first pickaxe. And there we go. See? So that's working proof that you can play Paper Minecraft. Now, if you wanted to switch inventory slots, I put the button pad on the side, so you click 2, and now, see? Now our Steve has a pickaxe. So this is all just to show you that this second version of the controller is a lot more capable of playing more complicated games that otherwise would not be possible on your phone, right? And the coolest thing about this, of course, is still that it's fully customizable. So you can obviously put any Scratch game that is shared on Scratch, just put the link into here and it's going to load it up. And once you have it loaded up, you can feel free to customize the controls however you like. So yeah, that is what we have so far for this version 2 prototype. I need to continue working on this version 2 prototype. I need to remake a few things to make sure it's stable. But this prototype is public, so if you would like to be a tester for this new prototype, then feel free to visit the link and try it out for yourself. And I would also encourage you to leave any of your thoughts or any of the bugs that you've encountered either in the comments of this video, or you can head on over to our Discord server to share with us your opinions, because I think this really is a tool made for everyone, and I think I would really need everyone's feedback to make it as good as it can be. Yeah, that's the app so far. This is ScratchGO V2 prototype. Go ahead and give it a look. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.